Welcome, dear listeners, to our exploration of the fascinating era of intellectual and cultural exchange that defined the Islamic world during its most formative period. Today, we embark on a journey through time to uncover the precursors and earliest history of the translation movement in the Islamic world. This pivotal moment in human history was marked by an insatiable thirst for knowledge, which led to one of the most impressive movements of intellectual curiosity and cross-cultural exchange the world has ever known. In the early 8th century, during the reign of the Abbasid Caliph al-Mansur, who ruled from 754 to 775 AD, the seeds of this movement were sown. It was an era when the Islamic empire stretched from the Iberian Peninsula in the west to the Indus River in the east, encompassing a vast array of cultures, languages, and knowledge systems. The city of Baghdad, founded by al-Mansur in 762 AD, would become the epicenter of this intellectual ferment. Located on the banks of the Tigris River, Baghdad was strategically positioned at the crossroads of trade routes that connected the east and the west, making it an ideal melting pot for scholars, merchants, and travelers from all corners of the known world. The earliest translators were often scholars who had been attracted to Baghdad's House of Wisdom, a renowned center of learning established during the Caliphate of Harun al-Rashid, who ruled from 786 to 89 AD. This institution was dedicated to the translation of philosophical and scientific works from Greek, Persian, and other languages into Arabic, which had become the lingua franca of the Islamic world. Figures like al-Khwarizmi, a mathematician and astronomer, and Hunayn ibn Ishaq, a translator and physician, played crucial roles in this endeavor. Their translations not only preserved ancient knowledge, but also paved the way for original contributions that would profoundly impact the development of science, mathematics, and philosophy. As we delve into the stories of these scholars and their quest for knowledge, we find ourselves wandering through the bustling markets and serene mosques of Baghdad, witnessing firsthand the vibrant exchange of ideas that characterize this era. The translation movement was not merely an academic exercise, but a reflection of the Islamic world's openness to foreign ideas and its willingness to engage with the intellectual heritage of other civilizations. This openness and thirst for knowledge set the stage for a period of unparalleled cultural and scientific achievement, which would soon transform the Islamic world into a beacon of learning and innovation. And it is to this transformative period that we now turn our attention, as we explore the flowering of the translation movement and its profound impact on the course of human history. Welcome back to our journey through the fascinating era of the translation movement in the Islamic world. As we transition from the origins of this movement to its most glorious period, we find ourselves in the midst of a cultural and intellectual explosion that would change the course of human history forever. During the Caliphate of al-Ma'mun, who ruled from 813 to 833 AD, the translation movement reached its zenith. This was an era when scholars from all corners of the Islamic world converged on Baghdad, eager to translate and study the works of ancient Greek philosophers, mathematicians, and scientists. The House of Wisdom, established during the Caliphate of Harun al-Rashid, continued to thrive, attracting some of the most brilliant minds of the time. One such scholar was Hunayn ibn Ishaq, a renowned translator and physician who played a pivotal role in rendering Greek medical texts into Arabic. His translations of Galen's works, in particular, would have a profound impact on the development of medicine in the Islamic world. Another notable figure was al-Kindi, a mathematician and philosopher who wrote extensively on astronomy, mathematics, and philosophy. His works, which included commentaries on Aristotle's writings, helped to establish Arabic as a language of intellectual discourse. As we explore the vibrant streets of Baghdad during this period, we find ourselves surrounded by scholars engaged in heated debates about the nature of reality, the movements of celestial bodies, and the principles of mathematics. The city's famous book market, where scribes and scholars would gather to copy and discuss manuscripts, was a hub of intellectual activity. It was here that one could find rare and precious texts painstakingly translated from Greek, Persian, and other languages into Arabic. The translation movement's impact extended far beyond the realm of academia, however. As Islamic scholars delved deeper into the works of ancient Greeks, they began to develop innovative solutions to practical problems. Al-Khwarizmi's work on algebra, for example, would lay the foundations for advances in mathematics and astronomy that would be felt for centuries to come. The astrolabe, an instrument used to measure the position of celestial bodies, was another innovation that emerged during this period, revolutionizing navigation and cartography. As we walk through the bustling markets and mosques of Baghdad, we are struck by the sense of wonder and curiosity that defined this era. Scholars from all walks of life came together to share knowledge, debate ideas, and push the boundaries of human understanding. The translation movement was not merely an intellectual exercise, it was a testament to the power of human collaboration and the boundless potential of the human mind. In the words of Al-Kindi, the truth is the goal of all learning, and the seeker of truth must be willing to go wherever the pursuit of knowledge may lead. This spirit of inquiry and openness to new ideas would come to define the Islamic world during its golden age, a period that would see some of the most remarkable achievements in human history. As we conclude our exploration of the translation movement's golden age, we are left with a sense of awe and appreciation for the scholars who dedicated their lives to the pursuit of knowledge. Their legacy continues to inspire us today, reminding us of the transformative power of intellectual curiosity and collaboration. And it is to the story of how this movement ultimately came to an end, and its lasting impact on human history, that we now turn our attention as we explore the decline and aftermath of the translation movement in the Islamic world. Welcome back to our journey through the fascinating era of the translation movement in the Islamic world. As we transition from the golden age of this movement to its decline and aftermath, we find ourselves navigating the complex and often tumultuous landscape of the Islamic world during the 13th century. The Mongol invasions, which began in the early 13th century, had a devastating impact on the Islamic world, leading to the destruction of many cities, including Baghdad, and the displacement of scholars and intellectuals. The House of Wisdom, once a thriving center of learning and intellectual inquiry, was destroyed, and many of its precious manuscripts were lost forever. Despite this devastation, the legacy of the translation movement continued to shape the course of human history. The works of Islamic scholars, such as Ibn Sina and Ibn Rushd, which had been translated into Latin, played a significant role in the development of European thought during the Renaissance. The concept of algebra, developed by Al-Khwarizmi, became a fundamental tool in mathematics, while the astrolabe, an instrument used to measure the position of celestial bodies, revolutionized navigation and cartography. As we explore the decline and aftermath of the translation movement, we are reminded that the pursuit of knowledge is often marked by periods of growth and decline. However, it is in these moments of transition that we find opportunities for renewal and innovation. The Islamic world, despite facing numerous challenges, continued to produce scholars and intellectuals who made significant contributions to various fields of study. One such scholar was Ibn Khaldun, a historian and philosopher who lived during the 14th century. His work, the Muqaddimah, is considered one of the greatest works of Islamic historiography and provides valuable insights into the social, economic, and cultural dynamics of the Islamic world during this period. As we reflect on the decline and aftermath of the translation movement, we are struck by the enduring legacy of this remarkable era. The pursuit of knowledge, which defined the Islamic world during its golden age, continues to inspire us today. The story of the translation movement serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of intellectual curiosity, collaboration, and openness to new ideas. In the words of Ibn Khaldun, the knowledge of the past is the key to understanding the present. As we conclude our exploration of the translation movement, we are left with a deeper appreciation for the scholars who dedicated their lives to the pursuit of knowledge and a greater understanding of the complex and often interconnected nature of human history. Today, as we navigate the complexities of our own world, we would do well to remember the lessons of the translation movement. By embracing intellectual curiosity, collaboration, and openness to new ideas, we can unlock the secrets of the past and create a brighter future for ourselves and for generations to come. And so, our journey through the fascinating era of the translation movement comes full circle, reminding us that the pursuit of knowledge is a timeless and universal quest that continues to inspire and transform us to this day. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, remember that, to understand the present, we must first understand the past.